From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte. Quebec Provincial Police and Correctional Service Canada are confirming the death of convicted serial killer Robert Pickton. He was hospitalized after being assaulted in prison earlier this month. Pickton was a BC pig farmer convicted of 6 counts of second-degree murder in 2007. U.S. President Joe Biden made his first public comments today on his predecessor Donald Trump's conviction on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. Biden says Trump's conviction came after a fair trial.
President Biden called it, quote, reckless, dangerous, and irresponsible for Donald Trump and his allies to attack the verdict by the jury in New York and the justice system in general. The president seemed to push back on accusations from the former president and his supporters that his administration was behind the prosecution.
Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself. It was a state case, not a federal case, and it was heard by a jury of 12 citizens, 12 Americans, 12 people like you.
Karen Travers, ABC News, the White House.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's office has yet to respond to Trump's conviction. Eddie Shepard, vice president of the polling firm Abacus Data, says Canadians strongly dislike Trump, but the Liberals have only made a dent in conservative support by trying to link the Tories with the Republicans.
There is potential to win back some vote on the Liberal side by connecting Poilievre to Trump, but the lead is so wide for Poilievre right now, I don't know how much of an impact it will actually have. It's likely going to be more important to talk about the things that actually matter to Canadians in terms of housing and affordability.
Shepard notes Canadians generally feel Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre would better manage relations with the Trump presidency than Trudeau would. A jury has been selected in the case of 2 men charged with conspiracy to commit murder during the 2022 border protest at Coutts, Alberta. Anthony Olenek and Chris Carbert were arrested after RCMP found a stash of guns, body armor, and ammunition in trailers during the blockade protesting COVID-19 vaccine mandates. And Jennifer Lopez's latest tour has been canceled.
Jennifer Lopez's This Is Me live tour is no more, officially canceled. An official statement from concert promoter Live Nation says that Lopez is taking time off to be with her children, family, and close friends. Lopez writes on her website that she is completely heartsick and devastated about letting fans down, and she wouldn't do this unless she felt it was absolutely necessary. The tour, which started earlier this year, saw a rebranding of the name and several shows canceled. Speculation was that ticket sales were poor, and reception was cold to her recent album and 2 album-related films. Jason Nathanson, ABC News, Hollywood.
This is the Canadian Press. In sports, it's Game 5 of the NHL's Western Conference Final tonight, featuring the Edmonton Oilers and Dallas Stars. That series is tied at 2 games apiece. The Toronto Blue Jays take on the Pittsburgh Pirates in Major League Baseball action tonight, and Toronto FC visits DC United in Major League Soccer action tomorrow night with a question mark over star attacker Lorenzo Insigne. He missed the club's midweek game in Philadelphia to attend the birth of his 3rd son in Italy. Toronto coach John Herdman says the team is trying to get him back for the DC game.
Yeah, Lorenzo, we're doing everything we can on our side. He is as well. So there's just one little wrinkle we're trying to get over logistically, but there's a chance he's going to get here tonight or tomorrow morning. But we're working on it. We're still working on it.
Toronto has 2 weeks off after tomorrow's game, with some players heading off to join their national teams. From the Canadian Press, I'm Lisa Laporte.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.